How are things at Salt?
Yeah, no, good. Yeah,
Good. It's
progressing.
good.
You're still with Target, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. How's that going?
good. So
Yeah.
we have done all our endpoints, and then we're just going through an MDM migration right now. So switching vendors for that. But other than that, we're using Salt on all the Macs. So far so good.
Nice. Are those like what are those Macs used? Are they like the like what I guess what
They're
basic like
endpoint. They're user endpoints.
okay.
Yeah. So probably the majority of them are probably developers, but there's all sorts of roles.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So is it like a
So
similar like you do it in a similar way to like Wes does it
very similar. Yep.
Stripe?
He works for Square.
Where? I always mix those up.
Yeah. Actually, Stripe, I think Square owns Stripe.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe that's why I mix them up.
Yeah. I don't know if he's been testing Big Sur or not. I have not had a lot of chance to do that because of our migration efforts, but um, supposedly Python 3 and PyObjective-C, uh, those frameworks work. I know Python 2 and some of the PyObjective-C stuff breaks,
Hmm.
but I don't think it does for what we're shipping with Salt.
Okay.
So
I know I think I saw an issue that that Wes had put in um, related to Big Sur. Um, I didn't dive too much into it, but it looked like there was something. I think something with PyObjects wasn't working properly. Something that Apple had changed.
oh, okay. Yeah, look at that. I know I need to do a PR at some point for an issue that I submitted for code signing. I think the last time I took to um, Shane
Hmm.
took me a while. I took me a while to remember his real name. I talked to Shane, the guy who had owned the developer account for Salt, like had left, and they were trying to figure out who had that to get the actual developer ID applications um, to code sign with.
Hmm.
Um, I haven't talked to him since then, but I figured I would just put in a PR with, um, get it working on my end with our cert, and then just sub in Salt Stack one, and then do a PR for that. But let me see. Wonder what's blowing off. I sent Wes a message. I'm not sure if he's joining us or not. Let me look though. Let me see if we have any other open issues for Mac. Oh yeah, he opened one on the service module.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
The Big Sur.
I mean, I know that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we don't use the minion, so that's probably why I haven't run into this. Um, hmm. I know that we had to override the service module to handle some of the odd OS specific cases. Like there would be, if you try to do a service restart, like whether it be service running with a watch or whatnot, um, Launch D will give you a for certain processes like OS query is one of them. Some tech stuff was another one. It'll say operation in progress, operation progress, return code -36 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it would see that as a failure, even though it would do it. It's just the initial return wasn't valid. So we have a exception for that in the service state. I think some of the stuff will get easier once it moves over to the IDEM workflow, which I'm not sure. I know that they were trying to do grains first for that. I don't know if there's a release pattern for any of that stuff. Or
Yeah, I haven't really been following it too closely, fortunately. I know grains was going to go into, like, was going to be a part of item, and then now it's going to be separate again.
oh,
That's what
that's
the
shame.
last I
Okay,
heard.
gotcha. Okay, so that. Hmm.
Yeah.
So then I wonder what they're going to do to test item then.
You mean to test it?
Like, what would their entry point to be to item if they're not going to do grains?
So item is supposed to be like basically like a replacement for the state engine, is my understanding, unless it's changed. Um, and so you would have like grains would grains, there would be a pop grains, but it would be a separate component, and then item would bring it in. But item and grains, whatever the grains replacement was going to be separate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that means, I mean, that basically is going to be, and this was just a understanding, but was that it allows us to make platform specific changes without having to contribute to core, like, so the working group could have a little more autonomy in making a platform change
Yeah.
for a module without having to hit every single test core, and the kind of the lack of agility that it can sometimes be. Um,
Yeah.
so
Someone's at my door. I'll be right back.
no worries, no worries.
Hey, sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. Well, I guess we don't really have much of a working session to go through. I am going to try to do the PR for the code signing issue, which I've had open for a long time. So I'm just going to try to do that within the next couple of weeks. And then I don't know if the Wes already have a fix for the service module, or is that just open still?
It doesn't look like it. I don't see
Okay.
a PR associated with it. Oh, wait, no, there is. Sorry, my cat was outside. I had to bring her inside, and she's mad about it.
I bet.
All right. Yeah, it looks like he did put a...
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, and it's waiting on review from me.
Yeah, so with item, we wouldn't have to go through every single Ubuntu, Windows, C, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be speed it up. You guys have all these tests, and are those still going through Jenkins, or do they go through various different ones?
No, they all go through Jenkins, depending on where they're running. So like all the Linux and Windows ones go to AWS instances. And then the,
Mac ones go to Mac Stadium.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, but yeah, Jenkins is still the
Sure. Cool. Well, I don't have anything else, so I won't steal your time. Do you have anything? Any declarations to tell or me about?
No, I actually haven't been focusing on any open stuff lately. I've been working on like a uh,
Top secret project?
what's that?
Top secret project?
No, not top secret. So we have uh, one of the things that we're adding into our enterprise product is we have proxy minions, like regular proxy minions.
Yeah.
There's some people out there that some customers that use they run just like thousands and thousands of proxy minions, and so for each one, like in a normal situation, you have you would have to run like an individual process for each and every one. And so we're building this thing that we're calling Delta Proxy, which gives you the ability to run one single process that actually goes and you can interact with. Like right now we're capping it at 100, but like 100 different proxy minions, 100 different proxy devices, and so you don't have to have multiple processes for each one. You have one that then acts as like a go-to for all those devices.
As a broker. That's cool.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I've been.
Yeah, I know Wes has been some stuff with proxy minions and in trying to use it with MDM, because MDM is not the API at the
Yeah,
programmatic level. So
I remember him
yeah,
talking about that as like a way to like basically build a proxy minion to interact with like mobile devices, so like
Yep.
iPads, iPhones.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. So I think they got something working with that. So
Oh,
that'd
nice.
be interesting to see with the Delta proxy. That'd be a cool
Yeah,
possibility. You could probably do some cool stuff with like iOS or something.
yeah.
Right.
I remember after talking to Wes about that. I think I was talking to one of our salespeople just like briefly on like when I was at like a conference or whatever with them, and I said like, oh yeah, someone's building it. Someone in the community is looking to build like a proxy menu for like iOS like devices, and they kind of looked at me like with a look of like, why would you do that? And then I said like, well, then you could use Salt to control like iPads, iPhones within the company, and their eyes just like lit up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Salesperson connects the dots.
Right,
That's
exactly.
funny. Cool. All right. Well, stay safe and have a good one. I don't think we have anything else.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I can let you go, get back to work.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one, Garrett.
Yeah, good talking to you, Brian.